Greetings, members. Today, Mark Robbins from Vetasi is going to walk through the RFE community tool. Mark, I'll make you the presenter now, and you can walk through the tool.
Thank you. So the RFE tool is an important tool for customers and business partners to inform IBM about our requirements and how we'd like the Maximo product to develop in the future. And you raise an RFE to provide information. And as part of that, there are a number of key points to put in an RFE. First is the headline. Try and make it clear and distinct so that IBM can understand what you want, but also other users of the system can understand it. This will become important when we talk about voting later. Here, because I've raised this, some information is available that is normally hidden on RFEs, particularly the company field here, and a field we'll see in a minute. Choose a priority to match your business need. How important is it for you to have this? When it comes through to the description, try and be as clear, descriptive as possible, explaining what the problem is and what the feature is that you'd like. In this example, talking about the implementation of an international English dictionary so that dictionary does not allow American spellings, which in the UK are often regarded as mistakes. In this case, I've put through some detailed steps based on research, but that isn't necessary in every case. If you know roughly what you want to do or want the system to do, you don't know how the system would do it, then that's fine. Put some information in there about that. And IBM have got some clever bots who can go in and look at it and work out what the system needs to do. Do put in a use case. Try and explain when this feature will be used, the circumstances around it, and anything that helps IBM. This also helps IBM because they can test the feature in their system based on the use case you described. Make sure that it meets your needs. The business justification is another private field which is not available for other readers of the RFEs. And this is your opportunity to really explain why this is important to you, what the impacts are. In this area, I like to try and put in financial information or time information about time lost, if it's relating to a problem, or potential benefits. If you're a business partner looking to sell Maximo installations and having a new feature would be in there, having a new feature would make it easier to sell, then that would be a good thing to point out in the business justification and details of any potential sales. The aim here is to make it as easy as possible for IBM to say yes, because that's what we want. We want these RFEs to be implemented and deliver real value. Other areas of business justification that could help with IBM is this problem leading to more work for IBM? For example, creation of EMRs for problems. If a fix could be, if an RFE is delivered that prevents the creation of EMRs, then that can only be a good thing for IBM and IBM support. You can comment on other people's RFEs. So you may not, those comments will become public, be viewable, but you can put a comment in there and say, look, I can't give the detail publicly, but you can contact me and gather the details from me about that. The URL here is particularly important because this URL provides a link that you can share with other companies or users and ask them to vote for the RFE. Voting is a very important part of the RFE process, as IBM take into account the number of votes for a particular product, for a particular RFE, and also the number of user watch lists. And this can be quite useful if you've got an RFE where it is something that you are not sure that IBM will naturally decide to adopt, then you can go and persuade other people to vote for it. And that is a sign to IBM that actually this is an important thing and they need to look at it. I've had some success with this, with several RFEs, where the number of votes has increased, and IBM have looked at it and then decided that they needed to resolve the problem or develop the feature. If you have got EMRs, then do put a reference in here. It's not showing on this one, but there is an opportunity to do so. Gathering votes is often a case of talking to partners at things like the user group meetings or links that you may have developed. Because Vetasi deals with a large number of customers, we are building links across those customers which enable us to highlight RFEs for people to vote for, and we've had some success in gathering large numbers of votes for our RFEs. If you'd like to know more about Vetasi RFEs, then we do have a web page on the Vetasi.com site under the News and Events, and this is the RFE blog. And here you can find out about our RFE campaigns and things that we're actively pushing for. Robin, that concludes my part.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And if you'll just stop sharing your screen, I'll be able to take over the controls. So thank you very much for speaking with us today. We really appreciate your time. And this concludes our video for today. So goodbye, everyone.